Hello, we are in Phuket, Long Island, and how can I not have iced tea here? This is Long Island iced tea in Thailand, so it has to be genuine. It's hitting me, obviously. Hey, we're on like one of the second last days of our trip. See the beautiful view. And I want to talk to you about relationships. I want to share with you. It's easy to see photos on Insta and other social media and feel like, yeah, everybody's life is put together and mine is not. I used to do that quite often, right? But I think what I wanted to share was that everything takes effort, right? I mean, even our relationship, Vamsi and I, we've been married in 2010, so it's 2024, so we married for 14 years almost. We know each other for 16 years almost. And I would tell you, every time we take a vacation together, the first few days we're just like resolving the conflicts that we've probably not resolved in the year that we haven't traveled together, right? Like a couple of days at least a couple of days go in like really communicating and really venting out and really like trying to solve for all of those gaps, right? And then the other few days are like about enjoying each other's company and like celebrating all of that, right? It happens every time. It just has changed in the way, like it has reduced. Earlier it used to be more number of days and now it's less for us, and we are better at communicating. But it just amazes me how we know each other. It's our love marriage. We have known each other so well. We have so much in common. We relate to each other. We know each other's language. It's just, even then, there are so many things we have to communicate so good at. And sometimes it feels like the other person is at a completely different frequency, not understanding. But when you see the big picture of it, of course, you are evolving, they're evolving, the relationship is evolving. So there's a lot to digest. There's a lot to work through. And communication is the only way you're going to be able to do that, right? And that's why what I want to urge you is, I know, especially as a working woman who has a lot to do, who has kids, and you feel like your kids really need your attention, they're your first priority, but trust me, if you do not spend time with your husband, connecting and deepening the relationship, it is going to affect everything else. It's going to affect your equation with the kids. It's going to affect how you partner as parents together for your child, right? Like, I think it's really important part of our lives that we completely ignore. We learned it the hard way, and I want you to really carve out time for this relationship if it's important to you, because trust me, there's a lot to work on. In work, when we have some important relationships, whether we like the person or not, we do know that we have to spend that time, right? Because we need to get work done. This is way more important. This is life you're talking about. This is life of your kids you are talking about. So it's worth taking out that time. And I know if you decide that it's important, you will find time. All the excuses will go away. You will find ways to make it happen. And trust me, the kids are way more, way more adaptable than we give them credit for. I mean, Arav, when we were planning this trip, he was like, oh my God, Mama, I also want to go to Thailand. And I was like emotionally sort of blackmailing him. I'm like, we started traveling when we were almost 30. And look at you, you've done 5 countries in 10 years old, right? You have worked your entire life. So, and it's important for Mama and Papa to be good partners in the team together, right? So you can have the benefit of that. And he actually understood. I mean, it's just 10 years, but he understood, right? So I just want to offer you that kids adapt. Kids actually grow up way better when they miss you, when they sometimes know your value, when they sometimes know that there are different ways of being in the world, and then being with you is a chosen one. So I just want to offer you, if your relationship with your spouse is important, partner is important, take out time for it. I know it feels hard, but if you decide it's a priority, you will find time. And I know it's so important. Okay, bye. Bye from Long Island. And I'm gonna continue sipping my Long Island iced tea. Bye.